Hello and welcome to my studio. This is my acrylic painting studio right here. But today I'm planning to do watercolor, and it's going to do two sessions of it and two scenes of sunset with a body of water. It could be an ocean, could be a lake, and perhaps some little bit of landscapes in the background. So we are worked on these two watercolor, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit, one thing at a time. We'll start with the one really bright that the sun actually reflecting on the water, and that's really the main thing to show some movement, some brightness, a little bit of interest in the kind of center point of the paintings itself. So give a little bit more highlight to that, a little bit more brighter, as if like the sun start descending or rising at this point, So it's really hard to tell actually between sunrise and sunset, if you're looking at it. But in general, we used a lot of yellow, orange, red, and then magenta I used, and also some purple and blues. So there's a lot of sections in there also. And sessions meaning time that you have to really wait for a few seconds to apply the next colors. Mirror that image to the water, become a little bit more also challenging. As you might notice, I just kind of pulled a little bit more streak of basically mopped the area, the inside in the water, reflected from the water, kind of going in almost like a tunnel vision for it, and a kind of a triangular shape to it also to show that kind of reflections, because it gets wider as it gets closer to us, in theory, in general, like this. So that was the challenge in this, and you can see the water kind of, and the colors kind of wants to come back to it. Reflections, like how it was wanted to advise you, is just doesn't have to be perfect as long as we can mimic somewhat the images in the sky, the images from the sun to the water itself, So the next one was the sunset actually dimming down, going down really, so you don't see it anymore. So basically using orange color, kind of limited in the yellow, orange to red to purple, magenta maybe, and also to blues, and get a little bit more deeper, darker in that section of the reflecting to the water. Same thing. Adding the ripples to the water would be really interesting, because give us some life, some interest, and also we still given that kind of a tunnel vision to show where the sun descending, and also these ripples are reflecting somewhat from the sky, and just give it a little bit more effect from the water itself and from the colors from the skies. Basically, there's a mixture with that. So one of the easiest ways that I did actually putting a little streaks, borrowed some colors from the sky, let's say the blues or the purple, and streak it to the water, and just kind of ripple in it, and let your hand kind of go a little bit more of a wavy ways, and so it doesn't have to be a perfect straight. And also you have to alternate them, not one after another like this. You kind of keep a little bit more distance in between. And also, as you go in the distance, you get a little bit more smaller and more faint, so you can't see it anymore in general. So I hope you can enjoy the session, and perhaps we can continue with these ideas and in paintings. And if you like it, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching.